Welcome back. If you're just joining us, it's time for Open Mic, and I'm so excited about today's show because there are two amazing people with us here in set. And you know, when you hear about the Selfless Act, these are two amazing people within their own fields who are doing so. So, of course, allow me to introduce them as we're going to be discussing the issue of the commendation list, that of President Uhuru versus that of KOT. So that's going to be the basis of our conversation. But even more so, we'll get to hear their stories from them directly. So seated closer to me is Patrick Kalonzo. Patrick Kalonzo is well known for being the one man who uses his own personal means to feed water to the wild animals around the Tsavo Park. We know the country has been facing drought for a few months now, and he makes sure that he feeds them water during that whole period. He's known as the waterman of Tsavo. Here's just a small introduction that I want you to see so you can know a little bit more about Patrick and what he does.
Patrick Malua drives over 70 kilometres to deliver water and hope to Kenya's Tsavo region. Unlike many others who sell water in drought-hit residential areas, he's doing it for a charitable cause. Patrick brings the water several times a week so that the elephants and buffaloes can have a drink.
Of course, next to me nakwambia nimeketi karibu na champ. Yani hu dem ni mnoma design ya yeye ni #1 Kenya kwa boxing na nakwambia ranked #4 super bantamweight ndio division hiyo fight. Nakwambia hu dem azejo ukikutana naye nini anakuwai, lakini nakwambia it's all in honor and glory of this country called Kenya. Cheki kama umjui, cheki kileudu.
Fatuma Zarika, everyone. She's here with us in studio. Fatuma and Patrick, thank you so much for coming live here in Youth Cafe. First of all, let me start with Patrick. Were you shocked that your name wasn't part of the commendation list, yet someone like Ellen DeGeneres, all the way in Hollywood, gave you a shout-out? People online were recognizing you for your work that you were doing. You weren't coming out with the attitude of Serikali Nisaidia. You saw these wild animals and there's a drought going on. You went into your own pocket to make sure you provide water for them. Were you shocked that you weren't part of that list?
Well, yes, kind of, because I think I've done much, though I was not expecting any award. But what I know is I've known Kenyans not to really like lift up on their own people, because now I'm known all over the world. I have over 100 million followers. So, but in Kenya, only few people, and yet I'm trying to save our inheritance, because wildlife is our inheritance. So, yeah, if the award was given to me, at least, it was nice because it would give me some
motivation.
Yeah, some motivation. Yeah.
Fatuma got awarded, and Fatuma, it's obvious what you do. You're not only a woman in boxing, but you represent us, and you won the championships of the WBC. Were you shocked that your name was on that list, and how did you feel about it?
Yeah, I was shocked because that is my first time to give me an award, something like that. Because, I've been to boxing for long now, but nothing coming on because now I feel like I'm special. Yeah.
Patrick said something that you're recognized more outside there than you're recognized at home.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. I feel like that.
And this award made you feel like now at least my own home is recognizing me.
Yeah.
Okay. Ningetaka kujua Pato, ungepata hii award ungefilaje?
Well, I think ningefeel ya kwamba Kenyans appreciate what I'm doing. Yeah, yani unajisikia ya kwamba watu I mean, okay, ni kama Wakenya wanakupatia nguvu kwa kile ambacho unafanya. Wanakupatia moral.
Ungeambia unominate msee mmoja, ungenominate nani kwa hiyo list? Kama ungekuwa wale wasi wenye wana nominate wasi, ungenominate nani?
Ningenominate Fatuma.
I like that.
Fatuma wazee, ungenominate nani?
Mimi kivyangu kusema kweli maybe ningesema Justina pia anafaa kwa hapo by the way. Kwa ile wakati wote ambapo amekuwa kwa boxing na saizi vile yuko, I think pia akona hiyo nafasi angelikuwa hapo juu hata ameinua Kenya.
What does the commendation mean to you? What does winning the state commendation mean to you? Unafilaje, as in what does it mean to you?
Okay, ina mean a lot kwangu because tangu nianze boxing kusema tu kweli sijaiona vile ambapo niliona hivi juzi vile watu walikuja na vile alafu and then nikapewa award something like that, you know. Hiyo ina mean a lot kwangu na ina mean ya kwamba Wakenya kweli wana appreciate kila kitu ambapo nafanya hata kama niko far.
Fatuma, I'm glad you're in a very unique industry, especially being a woman, boxing. From an eagle point of view, do you feel like the government is doing enough to support boxing in itself as an industry?
Government, I think, is not doing enough to support boxing, for real. Like now, we need like a sponsorship to maybe to help us up, you know, because we don't have a sponsorship to put like a big fight, something like that. You know, kama hii fight yenye ambapo tulikuwa, by the way, kitu yenye ambapo tunashukuru pia SportPesa sababu hao ndio wameweza kutusaidia, ndio hiyo bout kwa hivyo. So I think ingekuwa hao pia hata hiyo bout ingekuwa Kenya, tungeipeleka place ingine because ina cost a lot. Ina cost a lot because hii ni WBC, ni mshipi yenye ambapo ijai kuwa hapa na ni kitu yenye ambapo kwa world mzima hiyo ndio mshipi kubwa. So alafu ni expensive pia kuiweka juu sanction fee ni kama $60,000. So
it's also a lot.
Yeah.
Okay. And our viewers at home, we just want to let you know that you can be part of this conversation right here in studio. Numbers will appear at the bottom of your screen, and you can call in live and really be part of this conversation. Patrick, do you feel like the government has done enough, especially within our tourism industry? Or let me be more specific, our wildlife industry. Because what you were trying to do is that you were just, by all means, giving water. You know, it's not like you went and asked for a grant worth X amount of millions. You were literally just giving water to these wild animals. Do you feel like the government has come out not only to support you, but also pay attention to our wildlife?
Well, our government has not done much because, you know, I started, you know, delivering water to the park last year, March, and the only people that I've seen who have helped me, they're international people. And yet, you see, like the revenue that we are getting from tourism is coming to our government. But it's very unfortunate that the government is doing very little for our wildlife, because if you go to the park now, like we have a lot of wildlife. We have a lot of jumbos, we have a lot of elephants, and they need water, just like we need water. But it's very unfortunate that little has been done.
What is it, Patrick, that back in 2016, what is it that triggered you to say, let me just bring a tank of water?
Well,
was it an event? Was it something you saw?
Yeah, well, I've been in conservation for more than 13 years. And I've experienced a lot of, you know, deaths out of, I mean, you know, drought. There was a year here, if I'm not wrong, I think 2005 or 2007, we lost a lot of animals. And I watched them die because there was no water. So, you know, this time round, you know, in 2016 on March, I mean, in my daily patrols, I mean, I found a buffalo just lying, I mean, in front of the water hole. I mean, just, you know, sniffing mud, and there was nothing to drink. So then, you know, something triggered my heart. And it's like, suppose it's me that, I want water and I don't find water, what shall I do? And then I realized that, animals cannot borrow water from anybody. I can borrow water from somebody else or my neighbor. So I decided from that point, I want to do something for animals. So that's why I chipped in my pocket, and then I started, taking the truck to the park. Yeah.
That's really inspiring.
Yeah.
Fatuma, what about you? What made you want to go into boxing? Something that is also not quite popular within our own industry here in Kenya, and to be a female boxer on top of that, what drove you to doing that?
Okay, the first thing I see Leila Ali fighting. So, and then I told myself maybe I can try this and I can do this. So, and then I tried, because I tried like fitness only, to do fitness. And then 1 year, I started boxing good, and then my coach, they start telling me, you can do this.
Wow.
I know you can go far.
Yeah.
And then I started putting all my hope for
into
boxing.
Yeah. Okay, oh my goodness. That is Patrick and Fatuma, and we're taking a short break here on Youth Cafe, but when we come back, we're going to talk more to them, and also we're going to take in some of your calls, so stay with KTN News.